Okay, hi everyone, this is Koinzell here. So today I'm going to do a video guide on the red crystals and pink crystals in BDM. So basically the red crystals are actually very straightforward. They are a better version of the orange crystals. So the best you can get is 15. Let me see if there's any 15 that I have here. Okay, there you go. So best that you can get on the AP and DP is 15, and that's really all you need in terms of crystals. You should not be using any of the other crystals because the crit chance, the movement speed, etc. should be obtained through the rest of your equipment from the accessories and the boots enchantment. So if you notice, the branch damage is also increased from I think 4.5% to 6% from the orange to the red. So this also means that it's much easier to pump up your branch damage as well as your CP with this 15 here. The worst you can get on red crystals, I think it's 12 or 11, I can't remember. It's been some time since I work on red crystals, honestly. Because for us, it has always been pink crystals now. And yes, I think it is 12 as the minimum for red crystals and 15 as the maximum. Okay, so red crystals, very straightforward. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going to talk about the pink crystals, which is quite it's quite draining on your resources to craft a pink crystal. Why? Wait, let me go to the merchant that will be involved in the pink crystal crafting. Okay, so first off, let's go to the camp because that's where we can craft the pink crystal. Okay, if you guys want, I can just at a high level show you guys the values for HP. Let's see if we can find a 6% branch damage. I believe it will be 300 HP and 6% branch damage for HP crystals. DP is pretty much the same as AP. Wait, let me open a few more. Movement speed. Sorry. Let's see if we can find a 6% one. There you go. 5.2% movement speed, 6% branch damage. Likewise for attack speed. And also crit rate. Yeah, there you go. So it's the same for movement speed, attack speed, and crit rate. Maximum is 5.2% and 6% branch, 300 HP for HP, 15 AP and DP for APDP. So basically, that is the gist of it for red crystals. Now for pink crystals. Okay, let's see, pink crystals. So you see here that under the alchemy workshop, there's actually an option to craft a couple of items. So crystals here, this is the requirement to craft pink crystals. Effectively, you can choose which specific branch you want to craft. You need 15 red crystals here. You need 25 of this material, which you can get from feeding Hadun gear. A weapon gives you 25. Sub weapon, if I'm not wrong, gives 20. And armor will give 18, I think 18. Then so on and so forth as it goes down, right? The gloves and boots will be giving you the least in terms of the materials. In terms of this material, the crystal here, this void crystal, this crystal is only obtainable through one way, which is from the dark merchant that you find in all the towns. And that dark merchant itself basically is how you spend your Hadum currency. Yes, in Hadum mode there is a different kind of currency, Hadum currency. So the Hadum currency, right, can be used to buy world boss materials and also this crystal. So it actually costs, this crystal is quite expensive. It costs 25k of the Hadum currency. To put things into perspective, right? One weapon world boss material is 960. Okay, 960 currency, the Hadum currency, versus this, which is 25k. Cronstone, you need 1000 cronstone just to craft one crystal. There is a different kind of material here, which you can get by feeding the normal Allion gear. The number is actually the same, 25 for weapon, and I think 20 for sub weapon. In fact, I think I have one sub weapon that I can feed right now. Let me just double check. Do I have one that I can use? Yeah, there you go. So let's feed this red sub weapon so that we see what is the amount that you get, and probably just look at the red armor. Okay, so you look at sub weapon. Oh, sub weapon is actually lower. It's 18 only, so it's 25 and 18. Wait, let me click this away. So armor actually has more. Armor gives 20. So main weapon is definitely 25 because I have always been feeding my main weapon. So main weapon 25, armor 20, sub weapon 18. Gloves and boots are 12. I can't remember helmet. Helmet might be 15. Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to feed the material right now because I have quite a bit of them from spending all my Shakatu coins. As you can see, I have 382. That's enough to craft 12 plus 3, 15. Okay, so now we have our chrome stones here. I have enough to craft 7 right now. Let me look at the red crystals. Let's just open all my red crystals here, so that we get enough to craft. In case you're wondering, that chest that the first chest that I opened, right, gives 30 of the red crystal chest. That chest itself costs 980 white pearls right now for us. Okay. Let's see. I actually have quite a bit of red crystals, so I probably need to buy some crown stones. It's also a good chance for me to show you guys the cost of crown stones on our server right now. Bear in mind that the price actually dropped a lot after they released pink crystals, and this is the price now, 510 white or black pearls for 1000. So basically one pink crystal you're crafting, you actually need to spend 510. So for me, as a faster route, right, I'm just going to buy 4 more. Let's craft 11 today. Now the crown stones, there's also another way of getting the crown stones for the F2P players, and that is via crafting, using your mining resources to craft. So okay, and on, but it's quite costly. So for example, to craft 250, right, you will need to spend about almost 150k food. So essentially, it limits your there's a contention between this and your merchantry resources. So that's where the food from the farm comes in. So I have quite a bit of them. I have not been using them also. So for example, you see here the camel milk, I have 792. The cow milk I have 128. Goat is 281. Chicken is eggs 1098. I know that you guys don't have cow and the camel yet, but once you get Valencia, the new Valencia zone, you should be able to buy camel milk, because that is where our source of camel, or rather you should be able to buy camels to rear in your farm, to raise in your farm. So those are the ones where that's your source of camel milk basically. Okay, so without further ado, let's craft a couple of pink crystals. Now, obviously I'm not going to craft Serret. It will either be, I'll probably be crafting 2 L, 2 the Brief, and 1 L in that type of ratio. So maybe let's craft, since I have 11, right? Let's craft 3, 4, 4. This is because I'm crafting it in terms of my main character. I know what are the crystals that my main character need. Okay, now you see that I am missing one material, which is the void crystal or void gem, to avoid any actually the actual Chinese name is actually really crystal. It could be air crystal or empty crystal or void crystal, depends on how they want to translate it. Okay, as you can see here, right? Oh sorry, it's 920, not 960. It's even cheaper than I remembered. So this is the world boss material for weapons and sub weapon, 920 each. For armor, it will be higher, obviously, because it's much harder to get. So the red nose is 1360, or rather, it's the number required to craft is lesser than weapons. That's why it's cheaper. Sorry, it's more expensive. So 1360 for red nose, 1200 for GF, which is the helmet, 1040 for bag, which is the gloves, and 1040 for Muskan, which is the boots. So this is the crystal that I was talking about, the void crystal. There is also the Hadum material for crafting Hadum gear, and this is the one for the non-world boss material. This is the reason why I say non-world boss gear, pink non-world boss gear is much harder to get. Look at this, 2320. Although the number you need is smaller, it's 480, but it's still very hard to get this material. Not just in terms of the cost here, but in terms of the other content in the game right now, where we can get materials, right? Usually this is like the lowest. Alright, so let's buy some crystals. I think I'll buy, I have 11, enough for 11 cron stones. So that takes a 275k off my desert Hadum currency. And bear in mind, the Hadum currency is actually not easy to farm. It took me quite a long time to get this amount, and also because I haven't been spending them. Okay, let's go do crafting. I'll probably do a separate guide on the Hadum mode itself and like how much Hadum currency you can get in a specific amount of time. Okay, so let's go to my crafting. Okay, so now let's try crafting the Ahip pink crystal. So this is to auto register. If you want manually, you can just select in case you don't want to use up a specific type of crystal. But personally, I always use the auto. Okay, let's see. This is not too bad in terms of the CP stats. The range of the pink crystal is actually from 20 to 35. So this is actually close to the max CP. The only problem here is that the secondary stat here, this is plus 1% to the Black Spirit Rage. I would have preferred the PvP 0.5% damage reduction. Okay, let's try again. Ah, 34 is even better, but again it's the 1% Black Spirit Rage. Okay, we finally got the damage reduction, but unfortunately the stat roll is a bit low. If that 34 and 32 were 0.5%, that would be very, damage reduction, it would be really great. Okay, let's try something different. Okay, let's craft my last Ahip, but I'm gonna do a photo covering the result, then we can do a slow review. I'll make it more interesting. Shall we see what we get? Okay, hang on. Okay, let's see. Okay, 0.5% and a 0. In fact, I think I saw a bit of it already. This is a terrible one. It's the lowest stat. Okay, never mind. There are 7 more crystals to go. Right, we are done with our heap. Let's craft some other type. Let's craft my L. Okay, let's go. Let's hope for at least 33, 34, 35 and 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Okay. Wait. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's go. Come on. Give me the best crystal that you can give. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have PvP damage reduction. 5 guys. Ah, it's 25, not 35. That's a waste. If only it was 35, that would have been a perfect crystal. Okay, let's go. Second L. Okay, it's PvP damage reduction. Oh my god, it's another 20. Okay, let's stop. Let me change some music. Give you a bit of time difference. Hopefully the bad RNG is over. Oops. Okay, let's go. Let's hope this music, with the upbeat music, right, we get something better. So for L, right, we have crafted a 25 and a 20. So that's quite bad. Oh wait, I want to do something here first. Okay. Right, last L that we'll craft. Let's go. Okay, unfortunately it's the Black Spirit Rage. 31. Okay, 31 is not too bad. As long as above 30, I think it's pretty okay. Because it means that it's just 10 CP in total, lower than the overall. I mean 35 versus 30 is 5, then after that the AP and DP makes it 10. Okay, let's see. We should craft some Le Brief now, Le Brief crystals. Actually, I might buy 3 more of Crown Stones. Let's just finish up all my materials here later. Right. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's try to get 35 AP, 35 DP, and 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Okay, we got Black Spirit Rage. As long as the high stat, I don't mind giving it to my... Oh! 5 guys, 5. It could be 25, it could be 35. Let's hope it's 35. Yes, it's 35. Ah, it's such a waste that it's not the PvP damage reduction. But I'll still keep this crystal as a standby for when my Lance main gear gets upgrade. Okay, let's go. 3 more to go. Let's get another 35, but with PvP damage reduction. Okay, let's see. It's Blessed Spirit Reach. Oops, I was a bit too fast. That was 24. 24 is also a terrible crystal. I would say 28 is something worth putting on your main character. 28 CP, 28 DP. Any lower should just put to your alternate, because the most important thing about pink crystal, which I missed out, right, is that, okay, let me just pause the music because this part is important. The most important thing about the pink crystal is that you cannot remove it from the pink gear. The only way to remove is to delete it. You cannot extract it. Okay, let this settle in. You cannot extract pink crystals from pink gear. You can extract pink crystals from red gear, and it will cost you 400 black pearls. You can extract red crystal from either red gear or pink gear, and it will cost you 200 black pearls. Okay, or white pearls, basically. So, what this means is that when you are doing your pink gear and you want to put pink crystals in them, you have to be very careful about the amount of CP that your pink crystals provide, so that you don't end up wasting a 30 plus pink crystal, for example, if you try to remove it. But most scenario, you will not be removing a 30 plus pink crystal. You'll probably be removing the lower step one, which may be something like 20 plus. Even for me, I have removed some crystals before, like those really low CP type, 20, 24. And by remove from pink gear, I mean deleting them, completely losing them, and replacing them with a higher stat, for example 30 plus. So it's still okay, because 30 plus versus 20 plus, you get a boost of about 20 plus CP. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Alright, let's resume. Okay, last two before this round anyway. Okay, a brief crystal, come, give me a good brief crystal please. Oh wait, I have not filled it yet. Okay, let's go. Oops, I forgot that it's on my music. Anyway, this is terrible. 23 and 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Okay, let's do it this way. Wait. Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't have enough red crystals already. Which, that means I need to get my red crystals from my alternate characters. There's a few lying around. So hang on, let me just do that off video. Okay, finally finish moving all my crystals, which is like 200 plus. So I'm using first. Okay. You can see here, I have moved almost 200 plus crystals over. Okay, let's resume the crafting. I think I was crafting the brief, yeah. Right. Okay, let's hope we get a 35, 35 and 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got the PvP damage reduction. It's a 27. The moment you see 7, you know that it's a 27, because there's no 37. Okay, now I have the option of buying 4 more crowns, 4 times 1000 crown stones. So let's try. And I think I'll do that. Let's just finish all my crafting. For this round, I will slowly accumulate again. I need to get the void crystal as well, or hollow crystal or air crystal, whatever it is. because we don't know whether they will come up with void grid crystals in future, so better not to call this void. Okay, another 100,000 of the currency gone. Right, back to the crafting. Now I can craft 4 more, so I think I'll craft 1 L, maybe 2 Lebrief and 1 Ahib. Okay, let's go. Okay, 0.5% PvP damage reduction. That's very nice. Oh my god, it's a 0. So it's either 2-0 the worst or 3-0 which is okay. Oh, it's 3-0. Lucky. It would be really terrible to see 2-0. Okay, should we craft 2L? Okay, let's craft 2L. Okay, let's go. We know what we are looking for. Let's see if we get it. Oh, 1% Black Spirit. Reach. Oh, it's a 26. I was hoping it's a 5. When I saw the 6, the age of 6. Okay, let's get a Lebrief and a Ahib next. Let's do the Ahib first. Let's choose the red crystals. Okay, come on, give me 35, 35 and 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Yes, we got the PvP damage reduction. Now it's about getting a better roll. Yes! 35 guys. 35 and 0.5%. This is perfect. This is definitely going to my main. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's choose manually again. Okay. Let's hope the BIS comes again. Though now it's a Lebrief, not Ahib. Okay, 0.5% PvP damage reduction. Okay, 2 can either be 22 or 32. Please be 32. I think we see the corner of 3 here. Yes, 32 guys. Okay, that's not too bad. Pretty decent. So now I'm completely out of resources. I actually craft another few more using the Hadun Gear crystals. but I think let's keep that for another time. Yeah. And let's keep this. Crown stones can keep on this character. Oh, should keep this as well. Okay, let's look at our results. We have crafted 15 pink crystals here. This is actually a really good result, I think. The low ones we have, I think there was a 20. But majority I actually have it more than 30, so this is really lucky. Yeah, this, and this are terrible because they are 26 and lower. Yeah. Oh, there's one more 23, so 5 back crystals. 28 is fine, so that made that 6 back crystals. This is borderline acceptable. 27. It's right in the middle actually. So our average. So we have 6 back crystals out of 15, which is honestly a really good result. When you're unlucky, right? Can I just end the music? When you're unlucky, you can easily get much lower, a whole bunch of low crystals. This is really good. We have 235s if I'm not wrong. Where is it? 134, 135. Quite a number of 32s, another 35 here, so 235. So we have quite a lot above 30. So all in all, I would say this is it has been a very lucky crafting session. Of course, it could have been much luckier, but yeah, you know the statistics. These things don't work out like that. Okay, let me just look at the crystals I have here. So if you see here, the crystals that I have here are all like 30 and above. These are the ones I will keep. So let me just end the video by quickly showing the chronestone crafting that we have here. Okay, so there you go. Where are my crafters? Yeah, I'm a lazy guy, so I literally name my crafters crafters. It's as straightforward as that. I think I have for one more. Yeah. So you see this spends 180k food to craft 300 of these stones. So on average, I would say 100 stone is about 60k food. So you need 600k food just to craft one pink crystal essentially, because that's 1000 crown stones. And not to mention the materials required here. If you use a class other than the one with the highest stat in this, right, it will be even higher the amount of food required. So it's very important to have a few crafters in your workers, right? But it's fine for me because I have quite a lot of food stored away. In fact, let's just take a few of them. Let me just show you guys. Camel milk is 821. This cow milk is 1682, but camel milk is much efficient in terms of the per hour gain. Alright, thanks everyone for watching this red and pink crystal guide, and also the crafting of 15 pink crystals, just to give you guys a flavor of how the RNG plays out for the stats of the crystals. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. If you like the video, remember to like the video and also click the subscribe to get notifications on my future videos as well. Alright, bye.